Hi, how are you?
Hello. I'm
Good,
doing good.
good.
How are you?
We're just gonna wait a little bit to have people join. Okay.
Absolutely. I see
Ah,
people
this
are coming
is
in. It's all good. A little, a little, a little power lunch to have a
oh, a
discussion. I'm
vibe.
excited. Yes.
Sending you the vibes.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Sending it
Thank
right
you.
back.
Hello.
It's
It is.
it's a sunny day. I'm currently in Montreal, and there's a lot of snow, but
Oh, you're
I'm
in
but
Montreal?
the sun is out, which I love. I'm currently in Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here for the holidays, and yeah,
Okay,
so it's great.
wonderful.
It's good to
That's
be here.
nice. All right.
Yes,
So will we just have a minute?
sure, sure. I hope people are, eating I don't know, a healthy
Yeah.
salad,
Everyone,
maybe
get your lunch
you
out.
know,
This is a power.
get your lunch out. This is probably eat your food and hear what we got. We're so
That's
excited to be
great.
here. It's good.
All right. So I guess we could start if you want.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You listen. I'm ready when you're ready. We can wait another
Okay.
minute for people to come in and join us. But yeah, we got a little time together
Okay.
here, so it's really
Someone
exciting.
got their salad ready. That's so
Oh yeah, is that what they
mm,
said?
thank
Yes.
you. Power chat.
Thank
That's
you.
great. You
Yeah,
welcoming everyone.
absolutely.
All right. Okay. Well, for the ones that are there, we're gonna start. I'm gonna introduce myself. My name is
Absolutely.
Andrea Soueidan. I'm the founder of Altitude Connections for the ones who don't know. Today we have a Power Lunch Live. We've been doing that quite a few times, and we're wrapping our last one today for 2022 with Michael. So, Michael, the reason why we're doing this is to introduce business owners to the community, to our community. So, Michael Challenger, welcome to our live.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm really looking forward to this discussion and supporting
Thank you.
in any way
Thank
that I
you.
can.
So, Michael, we're gonna jump right in because I know it's about 20-25 minutes lunch break for everyone. Get your healthy lunch out. Michael, can you tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. So, if I'm to be, completely transparent, I've always been an adventurer. I'm somebody who's very curious about life, and I love to discover new things. So, my journey and who I am as a person, I come from the performing arts background. I was very, very fortunate enough to work with some incredible people in the industry. But my life changed significantly when I decided to um, get in the world of self-development, Andrea. Really, for me, it was health and wellness for me, and self-development is something that I'm deeply connected to. So, it's been a whirlwind of amazing experiences, and I'm just happy to be here to now work with companies and people to
Okay.
help them solve
Wow,
problems.
that's great. It's good to know. And how did your journey impact what you do today?
Well, to be honest with you, with what I do today, I wrote a book called "Don't Let Fear Paralyze You," and so I became a best selling author of a book, and that I went on tour, and it was something that I myself was dealing with a lot of things that I was trying to achieve in my life, but I wasn't too sure how to do it or whether I could actually get to the
Mm,
goals that I had in my head. So fear, being one of the lowest vibrations that everybody experiences, was something that I looked at it dead on and made sure to figure out how can I actually understand the science of fear and how to overcome it, knowing that fear is there to support us in many ways, to protect us, but also to not necessarily get paralyzed or stuck in it. So my journey, basically, to really sum it up, was I started a company called Optimal Living Summit, which is a health and wellness agency that was an extension of what I was experiencing when I had conversations with people about fear, when I spoke to business owners about some of the limiting beliefs that they had when it came down to solving certain issues, or how to really really support their bottom line at the end of the day. If I'm talking about business, that was one of the things that kept coming up. And so it was an idea that turned into an agency with 27 different experts. And it was something that, because I come from the performing arts, Andrea, the business supports people in various ways. So I don't know if, something that's
Yes,
what you
yes.
would love to
The more
know,
we know,
but
the
it's
better.
the agency itself. Yeah, well, so to kind of really, what I focus on really is mental health. I focus on, occupational wellness when it comes down to people when they're in their own business and they're trying to figure out how to sustain and maintain happiness, boosting productivity in people's lives personally or within the business, various ways so that people actually can really feel, and business owners getting the productivity of what they're looking for, getting it done. And so we figure out various ways on doing that, whether it's myself, whether it's somebody within the agency, or whether it's an experience that we create to get people to where they want to go. So I love
Yeah,
solving problems, very much like yourself. When you create right, it's fun to figure out when you get into somebody's life and somebody's world. It's amazing what you can do. So my if you want titles, I'm a certified life coach, and I'm also a business strategist. So I work with all kinds of people, which keeps
it
my job
keeps you
very
going.
interesting.
It's always interesting to meet all kinds of people.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And that's the adventure in me. I love, that's what I love about meeting different kinds of people, different conversations. So whether it's a CEO or whether it's a brand new business owner, wherever they are in their journey, that's the interesting part for me, to figure out the pieces of the puzzle
Okay,
to get them where they want to go.
great. And
Yeah,
what is
yeah.
Optimal Living Summit?
Well, it's a full service agency, okay, that covers, once again, mental health. We look at occupational wellness. We look at, like I said, boosting productivity. But there's 4 different services that we really take care of. So we have experts and coaches that people can actually, when they come to me, they say, listen, I'm having an issue with my financial wellness. I'm having an issue with my health in certain areas. I get to direct people, Andrea, and kind of like I'm a bit of a matchmaker when it comes down to helping people within the coaching space. But we also produce retreats. So I know that that's something something that we're going to talk about. But yeah. But we produce retreats. We produce retreats, and we get to, my last one was in the Bahamas, and so this is something that I love doing. So we'll talk about it. And then we have online wellness programs that, when people, if they're stuck, or if they're trying to like really improve their wellness, we have programs to support them. And then we also have a wellness collection that we also offer to our clients. So it's an array of different ways, but at the end of the day, it's all
I see.
interconnected to
Okay.
getting people
And
to where
how
they want to
long
go.
Optimal Living has been around?
So now we're going into the 5th year. So it's for the things that we've been able to accomplish, and being around for 5 years, I'm really proud of how
Yes,
we're
good
continuing to
job.
expand and being, yes, thank you. So it's the evolution continues, and it's been
Okay.
an exciting
Okay.
journey.
Now I'm gonna go a little personal. What do you love to do
Okay.
best in your job? Let's stick to it.
What do I love to do best? I think the biggest thing for me is I just love meeting people. I love, I think for
Mm-hmm.
myself, if I'm with everything else that comes along with the job, and the, the type of work that we have to do, I love the interaction and connecting with people. I think that's the best part. So whatever I'm doing, I'm a people person.
You
I love,
are. You
I'm a
are for
people
sure.
person, Andrea. So I
You
am.
are.
Yeah.
I've no
I
doubt.
love people.
Yeah, and that's how
I
we
love connect.
connected too. We connected right off an email.
Yeah. No. I know. And if people even
Oh,
like
that
figured out
now
how
we're
we
gonna need
connected,
another
it's
life
amazing.
for that.
Yeah, I know. Right?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. No,
Absolutely.
that I know about you, and you could tell, your aura is right there about connection, people, making them happy, satisfied, helping them. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and it's and it's always about, this is the biggest thing. It's about the exchange, right? you know, when somebody is willing to, whether they're working on themselves or they have, and there's a desire to win, I always jump on board to figure out ways of making that happen. So that's the part that I love stimulating. You know, the part of my brain is being able to, you know, to work with individuals that are ready to win, you know, ready to change, ready to do the work, you know, for themselves. And once they're
But
in
they
that,
have to
you
be
know,
ready. They have to be
you know,
ready in order for them to be committed.
correct. And I feel like that's where I also, in many
Mhm.
ways, even as a coach, when I'm working with people, you know, that's an energy thing. That's a connection, right? When you're, you know, if you're not ready, that's okay too. But just know that that's, you know, I'm here. And when you are ready, it's always going to be fun. It's always going to be interesting, and yeah,
No, it's good to know for
that's what
people out there where
it looks like.
they don't feel they're ready yet, but they're almost there. They're already marinated and marinating the idea in their mind. So you can also help them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, there's zero judgment on where you are
Yeah.
and what you want to achieve. The process is what's interesting, right? It's kind of like we get in there together and we figure out the best plan to make it happen. So yeah, I love it. And it's all about creating a safe space so that people can truly be authentic in who they are. That's what this is about, you know? So what, again, whether that's a CEO of a company, you know, CEO, or, you know, somebody who's just trying to figure out their day to day, or, you know, within their
Mhm.
personal life, whatever that looks like, I'm here to support.
Thank
So
you.
yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, now I'm going to go a little personal. Not much. Don't be afraid. Because I work very hard.
Okay.
We're somewhat very alike in that.
Yes.
We're not workaholics completely,
Yes.
but borderline. I'd
Yeah.
like to know
Right.
what do
Yes.
you like to do when you're not working?
So you know, I practice what I preach, and so again, the agency is basically kind of an extension of who I am as on an everyday. So some of the things I love to do, I love to jog,
Okay.
I love to write. I'm a yogi, so I'm all about, you know, being in that space of just working physically on the body. I love to work out. I'm a pretty healthy guy. You know, I love nutrition. And so you know, listen, I'm surrounded by incredible people in the community. And so whatever information that I can collect along the way to better my life, I'm all about it. So yeah, I'm a bit of I'm obsessed with health and wellness. I really, really am. And it
Of
keeps
course.
getting better with
And
the
then you're a
knowledge and the things that are out there.
reflection to your
So,
clients,
you
to your
know,
friends, to your family. You're a reflection of who you are.
absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, and it's interesting. I recently just had like a new relationship with water. It's like it's so funny with, you know, with the types of water that are out there and filtration systems. Like I'm not going to get into all of that, but it's like it's amazing when you speak to different scientists and you learn about like how amazing life is when you uh, with the education that's out there. It's just getting more sophisticated every day. So
Mm,
yeah, I'm all
interesting.
about
I'd like to know
wellness.
this water part, but another time.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
interesting.
to be continued for
So,
sure.
Michael, next
Yeah.
question. Are you excited for
Yes.
2023?
I I am. I am so excited about 2023. And I'm going to tell you why, because it's the energy. Listen,
Good.
it's not easy what's happening in the world. And depending on where you are in the world, I know that it's difficult for a lot of people. But there's something, the energy has shifted on so many different levels that people are ready. People are ready to listen. COVID is the residue of COVID
Mm-hmm.
is still kind of there in many ways, and now people are, you know, feeling comfortable to travel. People want to do things. People want to connect. So I feel the energy of what people want, and that as an organizer, as a, you know, producer, all the different things that we do, I can see it all shifting. And so
So true. I think
I can't wait.
people
I
are
can't wait. I
ready.
can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. Yeah, there's something about the energy right now that people are saying, you know what, let's do something different. Let's get on board. I
Let's
want to try
shift.
something new.
Let's
I'm
do
tired of,
it.
you know,
Let's move it up. Let's no. They're, yeah, I feel that too. I feel
right?
people are ready.
People are ready. So that's so it, and I think that well, I know you're a firecracker, Andrea. This is why we're
Yes,
connecting. Like, we are
that's right.
people that are ready to support others on their journey, right? And so knowing that we're ready to do that and seeing the response of people saying, let's try something different, let's go
It,
out there,
it is. I
that's
am
exciting. So
too.
I'm very, very
Yay.
excited for 2023. Yeah.
There's a lot
Yes,
coming for
yes.
2023. So that's wonderful. So we've been working on something special. Do you want to tell the audience what we're up to?
Yes. So here's how do what do we what should we say? Okay. So
You
here's what's
get so
going on.
excited, you don't know where to start.
I'm like, what can I start? So we are doing so in the month of April, we are creating a retreat that's actually going to
Hmm.
be based in Montreal, and it is going to be basically 2 days and a half of just pure goodness. So there's going to be coaching, there's going to be facilitators that are going to be helping people with getting them to their goals, whether that's business or that's personal. We are going to be creating something special. So the locations, we will
Nice.
not tell you where they are yet, but just know that we're going to be moving around doing some really cool things. So it's something, and the honor of being able to collaborate with Andrea, knowing her style, her caliber, what she loves to do. Like, we're very much in alignment. So we intend to do things together that are going to create impact in people's lives. So
Me too.
yeah,
So
I
excited.
can't
It's
wait.
going to
I
be
can't
very different this time. It's not a 3 day where you need to sleep
wait.
there. You're going to pack your PJs and all your snacks. It's going to be different. It's going to be a 3 day retreat, three different locations, and we're going to collaborate and partner with a lot of vendors from Montreal. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't.
And let me tell, and for those of you who are listening, this is the beauty about Andrea. So when we first got connected and we started speaking about the retreat, and there was things that came up, we had our, initial kind of brainstorming. And I said, I'm really thinking that I would love to have it kind of like at a resort. And she was like, let's change it up. What do you mean? Let's do I listened. She was like, no,
Oh,
let's do.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
said, let's
What
go. Like, so the
resort?
adventure
You're
in
going to
me
make us
was
stay
like,
three days
I'm
in
ready.
one
Yeah,
resort? No, no, no. Let's do it. Three different locations. Of course, going to stay in the same city. Three different
100%.
locations. We're going to support three different businesses. And we're going to, it's going to be great awareness for everybody. It's win-win for everyone. Business, retreat, coaching. Ask Andrea.
Absolutely, and ask Andrea, because that's something that I wanted to do, because for those of you who know Andrea, Andrea is an incredible businesswoman, and she's been able to start in a place in her life and do some great things and some beautiful things. So I was very inspired with some of the things that she's done. People around her are inspired with how she's been able to do those things. So there's going to be a section in the retreat where it is about getting to know her and seeing how she's able to
Thank you.
run her business.
Yay. I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
2023.
Yes.
2020.
It's very exciting.
Bring it on.
2023.
Let's go. We're
Bring it
ready.
on.
2 days
Bring it on,
left. We're
everybody.
ready.
Let's go. Let's. Oh yeah, let's go, everybody. Those of you who are like, I hope you're ready. If you're ready,
Yes,
just put it in the
yes.
chat.
Help
Let
us
me
in the
let's
chat.
see
Come
who's
on,
ready to rock and
everybody.
roll for next year.
Let's move it up.
you
Amazing.
know,
That's
yes,
great.
yes,
Wonderful. So before we wrap it up, because it's, power lunch, it's time to go back. So ones that are off, they
yes.
need to enjoy their off time. The ones that are working, they need to work. So how do people stay in touch? How does the audience stay in touch for the retreat and for what we're planning next?
Yes. So the first thing, what I would love to do, so for those of you who are on the call, let's start the coaching experience together and get you in the frame, the and where we want you guys to be from a coaching perspective. So if you guys go to www.michaelchallenger.com, there's a thing that's on the homepage that's called a mini success workbook. It's 3 pages to get you in the right mindset to where we're about to talk about in the month of April. So if you go to the website, www.michaelchallenger.com, it's called the mini success workbook. Download that and you can start the journey. Also, what we're doing on January 19th at 7 p.m. on Zoom, we will be having an info session to discuss the retreat so that you guys can actually get more familiar with what we're doing. And by that point, we will have all the information or the inside scoop that you guys are going to be wanting to hear about the locations and what we're doing. So join us on January 19th at 7 p.m. for the
Thank you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you for taking the time today. It's much appreciated. Wishing everyone a very happy and successful new year. Hope to see you on January at the info session. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Michael, or anyone from our team.
Thank you guys, everybody. A happy new year to all of you. Wishing nothing but success, and we hope to see you in the future.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, Michael. Thank you.